Guys, welcome to Pilates for posture. So the one that opens our shoulders, that makes us walk taller, the one that gives us that lovely space, that lovely long waist, opens us through the hips. We're going to work it all, even though we're focusing on nice posture. Don't just think shoulders. So we are going to work the shoulders, the arms, we're going to work here, the abdominals, we're going to work the glutes, we're going to work the hips, and a little bit of the legs as well. So we're going to start nice tall spine. So come to hip distance and parallel on your mat or whatever surface you're on, and just find all those usual points we would look for. So neutral, lengthen through the crown of the head, lift through the breastbone, and start to soften down, bringing awareness to the feet. So try and get that nice even balance across two sides of the body and across the front and the back of the foot, as well as side to side. And just close the eyes down and just take a little minute. We always take those little precious moments at the start just to transition. Just scan the body, feel, check in with where maybe feels tight. If it's your hips, if it's your glutes, take a breath in, and as you exhale, try and send the breath to wherever it is that you feel you're holding that tension. Try and soften it out just a little bit. And with every exhale, keep the knees soft as you spiral up. Keep the hips open. Keep those ribs lifted, so we've got our lovely long waist. Draw the shoulders down the back. If your eyes were closed, just open them now. We're going to come into chest press. So breathing in, lovely one to start with. Take the arms forward and you're just pressing back. Release forward and then just press back. And then release forward and then just pressing back each time. Releasing forward, press back. So each time as well, as you press back, imagine you're pressing your arms or your hands onto something solid behind you, or you're wading them through treacle. So as you're feeling that they are active, and you're always spiraling up through the crown of the head, you're always grounding down through your feet, and of course we're always looking for that little scoop in the belly. Good. So allow the collarbones to widen and just open. So think of the shoulders just wrapping back. Lovely one. If you've done a lot of sitting, a lot of driving. Good. Press here. Really press back. So you feel this nice stretch across the pec. And then on the next one, you're going to hold the arms back and you're just going to press back. Little pulses. Good. Good. Open, scoop for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then release them down. Good. From there into dumb waiter, so bring the elbows in, flush to the waist, palms facing up, nice flat line, in and out. Good. Again, that sense of the shoulders opening, so again the shoulders kind of wrapping round as you open the arms, and we're still lengthening up, we're still grounding down. A little bit of glute activation to keep those hips open, keep the ribs lifted, so keep that proud chest. So we're nice and tall, already focusing in, just that'll improve your posture tenfold just by thinking of those kind of 3 or 4 things without even moving. One for the bus stop. Good. Good. Beautiful. Good. From there, keep the arms back, pulses. So same as before, that movement from the shoulder blades, pulsing back, keep the elbows flush. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Good. From there, just come down. We're going to come into 4-point kneeling. So you can roll down, transition down in a way that feels right for you. Into 4-point kneeling. And we're just going to do a quick cat. So knees under shoulders, wrists under, knees under hips, wrists under shoulders, neutral spine, fill the space in the back. Widen the collarbones, lift through the breastbone, loop to the mat. Breathing in, start to roll the pelvis first into that nice even scoop, that nice rounded spine. Release back out. Good, last one here. Breathing in. Just mobilizing the spine. Good. We're going to go the other way. We're going to extend. So breathing in, scoop that belly, so lift the abdominals, and then start to send the breastbone forward. The belly will dip, but keep drawing the abdominals up. Open through the collarbones, and then just come back to your nice neutral position. It's really important you don't take this too far. So don't let the belly sink all the way down so you get that horrible big arch in your back. It's really thinking of sending the breastbone, stretching the breastbone forward. The rest of the spine will respond. The bum sticks out just a little bit, and then release back. Good, beautiful. From here we're going to come into tabletop, so you're going to slide one leg back in line with the hip, opposite arm in line with the shoulder, and then you're just going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. So really lift the abdominals from the mat, press into the hand, keep really active. Keep reaching the fingers and the toes away. Good. 3, 2, 1. Hold it here, pulsing up. Both sets of legs for 10, legs and arms, sorry. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring everything back in. You're not really looking to take the leg any higher than hip distance here. Same with the shoulder, keep it at shoulder height. Opposite side, find your position, nice long line. Again, feel that cross-body stretch that's happening underneath you. Rib to hip is stretching. Good. Keep the arm and the hip, keep the hip closed if you can. So keep the two hip bones shining down. Try and keep nice and centered to the mat. So try and keep your balance nice and level. Keep drawing those abdominals up always. Good, you know that anyway now. Press the floor away. Good. On the next one we're going to hold up, little pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, bring everything back down underneath you. From there, untuck the back toes. We're going to come into a little floating 4-point kneelings, floating tabletop. So breathe in, really scoop those abs strong through the arms and shoulders, and floating the knees an inch off the mat. Really press and lift the abs. Try and keep that spine neutral. Hold the position. Good. Good. Keep with it. Keep scooping, keep pressing. Keep smiling. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Release the knees back down. Press the bum back to the heels. Take the weight out the arms and the wrist here. A little moment. A little bit of respite, but not too much. We're coming back up. This time we're adding on. We're going to come into the same position, but we're going to float one leg in line with the hip. Yeah, so if that's too much for you, stay in the, just repeat the hovering tabletop. If you're a little bit more advanced, want to challenge yourself, we're going to come into that floating position, and you're going to take one leg back in line with the hip, and you're going to hold that position here. Keep the hips closed, keep scooping the abs, pressing them that way. You'll feel the quads start to burn. Whew. Oh man, I feel it now. Whew. And it's so hot in Edinburgh today too. I mean, it's uncanny. Lift the abs for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee back onto the hip. Bring the feet back down. Take a little moment. You can come out of the shoulders if you need to, but let's just move, get it over with on the other side. So float those knees, opposite leg back in line with the hip, just an inch off the mat. Press the floor away. Scoop the abs. Ooh, I feel the energy pumping now. Good. Stick with it. Strength is coming. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release down. Good. Shift your bum back. Take a little child's pose or rest position. Take 2 big breaths into the ribs. Release jaw, shoulders, glutes, legs, the whole kit and caboodle. Exhale. Good. Brilliant. From there we're going to come in to do plank. So a couple of variations. You can either Keep your feet on, knees on the mat. You just bring them behind. You can either bring them together. You can either keep them uncrossed, but I find it a little bit more useful to cross them. Lengthen up through the front of the breastbone here. So breastbone forward, squeeze the inner thighs together, and then this is your plank position you're going to hold, yeah? So wrists are under shoulders, looking straight down. One version there, yeah. If you want to take the full plank, then of course you're going to send one leg back, press into the heel, looking for a nice long line, press into the other heel and hold that position. Lift those abs, fill that space between the shoulders. So did an Instagram post on how to do the plank recently. You might want to check that out if you're new to planking, but a great one for the low back, for building strength, massive energy boost after this. Good. Just looking down between the hands, keep the hips lifted, don't sink, keep lifted. Keep those abs engaged, squeeze the glutes, press the mat, and breathe. Pressing into the heels, good, let's hold it here. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down, good, so good. Press back, come off the arms, come off the wrists, so good. Whew. Big breaths in, big breaths out, beautiful. From there we're going to come into spine twist. So just bring the legs in front, arms into a T position, so flex the toes, sit up on the sit bone, so nice and tall through the spine. You can sit on a block to open the hips, you can bend the knees if you're tight in the hamstrings. It's all good, just work to what is comfortable for you and allows you to do it with nice control and with nice forms. That means bending the legs, bend them. Arms into a T, twist, 1, 2, 3, center, 1, 2, so one rib is coming forward, 2, one rib is going back. We are scooping our belly, we are growing tall through the crown of our head with every twist. Our breastbone is staying proud. And our shoulders, of course, are, you got it, down the back. Good, obliques firing here, such a good one for posture. Gives you that nice space in between. 1, 2, 3, last one, 1, 2, 3, good. Got a bit carried away there. I like anything that works the obliques. Good, perfect. From there, oblique twists. So still working with the obliques, roll down. Hands behind the head. Again, you can take this floating tabletop or you can take it with the feet down if you're new, or try a little mixture of both. See if you can build that strength. Breathing in, exhale, curl up to the center and then take your little rotation. It's a good way to break it down if you're new. If you're not, you can just come up, start to rotate. Remember, we're trying to stay in line with the center of the torso, so stay in line with the center of the breastbone as you rotate. So it's shoulder, not elbow. It's rib, shoulder, rib, hip. Good. Grow the neck first. So good. Keep drawing those abdominals down. Lengthen on the way back down. God, it's so hot. It's only like 8:30, something like that. It's unheard of. Good. A few more. Ooh, I feel those obliques. Good. This one, hold up, take a little toe tap. Pull it back in, back down. Other side. Hold in the twist, toe tap, back up. If you're new and this is too much, stick with the obliques. Focus on the form, focus on getting the rotation right. More important. It's a little added spice for anyone that might want it. Good. Down. Last one here. And down. Beautiful. Good. Hug the legs in, side to side. Good. Come onto your side. we're going to come into oyster. So quick blast of oyster, line yourself up, back of the mat, get into neutral, heels in line with bum, lift the underneath waist and press the inner feet together as you come into oyster. Imagine that knee is lengthening away from the bottom set of ribs. You should have this tiny lift in the underneath waist. Good. Try and get this full range. Everything stays stacked. Knees, hips, especially shoulders, no rolling. We're scooping our abdominals to keep us neutral. We're smiling because we're loving it. And you can have the top hand here again if you're new. If you're a bit old hat, bring the hands behind the head, or you can have it here. Good. Let's go 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. Switch to the other side. Beautiful. So line yourself up, same as the other side. Find your length in the underneath waist. Stack all your big joints, come into neutral, and then you can start to take your oyster. So we're doing about 12. Scoop those abs, keeping stacked here. So hands on the hip can be quite useful feedback for if you start to roll off of it. Keep thinking of, the secret is to think of that knee as it opens, lengthening away to get this lift, and this focus on pulling the abdominals down in towards the spine. Good. Oh, so hot. My goodness, that sun already. Wow. Good. Now I've lost count. No surprise there. 3, 2, beautiful. Last one. Good. From there, roll onto your front. We're coming in to take dart. So dart is such a good one for posture. You're going to bring the big toes to touch the heels out, so we internally rotate from the hips. The palms face up, foreheads down. So release down. We lengthen up. We bring the head and neck in line with the spine. At the same time, we turn the legs to parallel, and we turn the hands to face in towards the body, and they draw down the back. So like this dart. Inner thighs pressing, glutes working, ribs on the mat, but abs up. And then we release, lengthen, and release back down. So let's go for 3. Breathing in, exhale, scoop the abs, pubic bone down, lift and rotate. Draw the shoulders down the back, hold that lift, and release. Good. Breathing in, and again. Whew. Let's go for it. Why not? 3, 2, 1, and release. Again, think of those shoulders wrapping round. Such a good one for posture. So wrap those shoulders back, strong through the upper body, get that upper mid back working, and then release. Whew, good. Quick swim from there. Bring the legs and arms slightly, this little width of the mat. Good. First, and then breathe and exhale. Keep that scoop, lift the limbs, and swim. Swim, swim, swim. If you're new, you're just going to do one leg and opposite arm and leg at a time. Good. Lift from the hamstrings and the glutes. Good. Keep scooping. Really strong, guys. Good. 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 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release all the way down. Woo. So good. Take a moment, press the bum back to the heels. Release down. Big breath into the ribs. It's an energetic way to end. Beautiful. Gently walk the hands back, rebuild your spine piece by piece, and you are done. It was a quick blast for your posture. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here very, very soon. Take care. Bye.